Good morning, Sagittarius. Welcome back to Will's Cartomancy Tarot. What I'd like to go on and do for you guys today is to just go on and give you a who's going to be your actual next romantic partner reading. What I've decided to do is to go on and just make this more inclusive and just include both men and women, okay? I'm going to go on and just, again, of course, I'm going to be using my Lenormand's deck as illustrated here. And guys, if this reading resonates with you, go on and give it a big thumbs up. If you've yet to subscribe to my channel, please take a few moments to do so now. Okay, I just want to go on and make, as usual, make a few general observations prior to getting into your reading, just to kind of see what I'm seeing coming towards you here, okay? I'm kind of feeling, too, it's quite a bit. It looks like that just looking at your spread here, it kind of gives me the impression that for some of you, it looks like another woman came in between your relationship. But although I see like it looks like temporary problems that kind of surfaced. It looks like maybe perhaps in conjunction with a trip. I do see some improvements in romance happening for you guys in the future, okay? I'm also looking here too. I'm seeing too that it looks like, just particularly looking at some of these cards here, I'm kind of feeling that the people that are kind of coming into your life, they appear to be very independent, and some of them are kind of single and really too busy to really be looking for someone else. I'm kind of feeling that they're very optimistic, okay? And I feel that for some of the people that you're dealing with, I'm feeling that they're hoping, it looks like, for a change in that area, and they appear to be a bit of a dreamer, and I'm feeling that they love to travel and they like their freedom, and they may not be ready for a commitment, okay? That's what I'm kind of getting from these cards, okay? I'm also seeing too that it looks like there's a lot of emotional instability and commitment issues also that seems to be in your reading, okay? And I'm kind of getting, it looks like several men, and at least 3 men I'm getting in this reading. And I'm also seeing 3 women too as well. Okay? Now you do have, ladies and gentlemen, positive cards, as it relates to kind of starting up a startup type relationship. Because you have this bouquet card, okay? Which is a very good card because it usually brings about joy. Okay? Ladies and gentlemen, you also have this star card there, which is also a good card because it kind of gives you a reason, to kind of be grateful for the love and the passion with this heart card that is kind of coming into your life, and, by having this ring card, although it's not really necessarily in your spread, that's the card that fell to the bottom. That card does signal and denote some type of completion or engagement that might be kind of coming up for you guys, okay? And I'm feeling with that fish card attached here, card 34, that also shows that, abundance, But you do have a few negative cards in this reading. You have this clouds card, okay? And when you kind of see that card, ladies and gentlemen, it usually always brings about a lot of trouble and misunderstanding and confusion, okay? And since, ladies and gentlemen, this card is more so, it would be more so towards the left, okay? Even though I didn't put it up here like that, but it is actually in your spread, it kind of appeared more so to your left. I'm kind of feeling that the confusion and problems you feel are kind of moving out, and the things that are kind of happening to you guys are only going to last temporarily, okay? And you also see here you have this snake card there, so that certainly shows a lot of the lying, deceit, and betrayal, and usually it does represent the other woman or someone that's in the picture that's kind of maybe causing havoc, okay? Let's go on and get started, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just going to give you a few more additional information, and then we're going to just go on and get right into your reading. I do see some type of connection or a meeting that you guys are going to have, and as I suggested to you, both the male and the females that I'm kind of seeing in here, it seems to be deceitful or a liar, or they seem to be in a bit of a crisis in some sense. I am feeling that they are kind of very inspiring, and some of you might even be dealing with a famous type person or someone that is very recognized in their field. I'm also feeling, ladies and gentlemen, that these people that seem to be coming towards you, they appear to be very good looking and have a very nice disposition. And a lot of you guys, I'm kind of picking up a foreigner or someone that you may have a long distance type relationship, or it could even be internet based. But I feel that both the male and the female that seems to be in the picture seem to be a person who loves to travel, and I'm picking up dark exotic features, dark eyes, okay? But again, with the people that I'm seeing in your reading, they seem to be having, it looks like they have multiple personality, and they seem to be very confused and unstable, okay? I'm also seeing a very business-oriented type female as well as man, you know? But I'm also seeing a lot of promiscuity and perhaps multiple lovers, as I've already suggested. Okay, so let's go on and get started by looking at the card that fell to the bottom, as I've already indicated, is the Ring card, okay? So the Ring is certainly all about commitments, reunions, and agreements, ladies and gentlemen, and it connects us to earth signs. Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo, as well as the fire signs, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, okay? So this card shows that you want to really have a strong commitment with someone, you know? It might even represent, ladies and gentlemen, an offer that someone you will receive, okay? This card also brings about a feeling of a repeating type action, so it is quite plausible that someone from whom you've been exchanged might be trying to return, okay? This card kind of shows me a round type person who is committed, and one who, ladies and gentlemen, might already be married or kind of involved in some way. Okay, and I'm also picking up yellowy, like a yellow type complexion too for some of you. And I'm feeling that the person is very self-contained and might even be a contract worker or working in contracting in some sense. I'm kind of also getting with that card. So let's go on and start by looking at your past here, okay? We have this Snake card, ladies and gentlemen. And ladies and gentlemen, this card is certainly all about manipulation and disappointment. And it connects us with water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpios, as well as, once again, with fire signs, okay? Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. So this card therefore shows, ladies, as I've already suggested, it shows a lot of deception, betrayal, and cheating. It looks that was a big factor in your past with an individual. It could be a male or even a female that could potentially either be a water sign, once again, or even an air type sign. We have the Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius, okay? And it looks like they were very attractive and more likely for some of you kind of slim and robust, okay? And you kind of felt as if you were, I'm kind of feeling stabbed in a sense in your back. And I feel that many of you were involved, it looks like, you know, and again, we're looking at this from your past. You know, it looks like you were involved with a very smooth talker, you know, a very, you know, it looks very hypocritical type person who kind of more than likely talked about you behind your back. You know, I'm kind of feeling. And that person really didn't even have your best interests at heart, okay? And I'm kind of feeling that, you know, just looking at how the placements of these cards are, it looks like that you found yourself caught in a sexual or emotional entanglement. And this entanglement might have been, as I suggested to you ladies and gentlemen, by looking at some of your cards, particularly with this card here, the Star card, it could possibly have been with someone famous, or for some of you, or quite possibly with someone well-known, as I've already suggested, in his or her chosen profession. But it seems, guys, that you really remain, or you try to remain true to yourself. And it looks like, just looking at all of the movement here, you decided to go in a different direction, I'm feeling. And thus, wanted to kind of establish a more, looks like, sincere relationship. And I feel that some of you might have gone on a date with someone. And I'm kind of picking up a widow type woman, or either a career type woman for some of you, okay? And I'm also feeling with this card 16 again, it kind of shows an improvement in your circumstances that's going to come about, okay? And it shows, ladies and gentlemen, that, you know, the love that you are going to receive looks to be somehow blessed, because we're going to combine that with card 25. So it shows a love that is kind of blessed in some sense, okay? So why don't we just move right along and just look at your future here? And I'm kind of feeling that looking at with this card 24 and card 9 there, um, it holds to me a very promising, fruitful type of relationship, including I'm feeling a new relationship or quite possibly a reunion, as I've already indicated to you, just looking at your past and suggested in your past. It might be a reunion with someone um, that you've been estranged with whom you may be a bit happy with their return, I'm kind of feeling here. And I'm kind of feeling it also shows, ladies and gentlemen, that he or she, as I suggested, is very attractive, I'm feeling. And I'm getting earth, air, and water type signs. And, it might take you, I'm feeling, it looks like on an uncertain trip, just looking at these cards here. Okay, or an adventure, or it could potentially be a vacation too, okay? Because we have 6, 3, and 9. So it looks like some type of a trip or vacation, but you see that you have this cloud type here. So it looks like it's uncertain or something a bit wishy-washy, if you will, might occur. Because I'm feeling that it looks like I'm feeling something that might happen, or something is going on underground, or there may be some type of illegal activity that might be associated with this trip, or from something that's connected with it, okay? I'm also feeling, ladies and gentlemen, that this trip might even happen happen this month, or perhaps, in 3 weeks, or by March the 21st, I'm feeling, through April 21st, that I'm kind of getting. Or either for some of you, the spring time frame, that I'm kind of receiving here. Or there may be plans for you to kind of do something around that time period. And I'm feeling, ladies and gentlemen, that, again, as I indicated with this cloud card, it looks like that there's going to be some type of confusion or problems that's going to crop up in conjunction with this trip. And it's quite potentially, it looks like it might be something that's involved with finances, or some connected with a business, okay? I'm also feeling possible car trouble and issues surrounding a trip, as I've already suggested to you. And I'm picking up water and earth type signs here, because you have this fish card that's shown there, okay? I'm kind of feeling, ladies and gentlemen, that this change of scenery will more than likely, I'm feeling, help your relationship in some sense. And I'm feeling that some of you might also receive, it looks like, a romantic gift that looks like seems to be coming towards you as well, from either a stranger or either a foreigner. And I'm kind of feeling, for those of you who are single, you might even meet someone while traveling. And it looks like you're going to be traveling east, I'm kind of feeling, okay? And I'm also feeling that the people that I'm kind of seeing, particularly the woman, she appears to be a bit curvy, But, ladies and gentlemen, because the cloud card kind of sits next to this ship card, as I've already suggested, there are some type of problems that are going to, come up, I'm feeling. And something may not be right, I'm feeling. And this card is kind of urging you to kind of confront your doubts and your fears, okay? And, ladies and gentlemen, I'm kind of feeling that, particularly the woman or the male, I'm feeling they could either work in the art industry, or fishing business, or maybe in a decorating type company or a business, or kind of trading internationally. But I'm certainly picking up a lot of dark type features. They could be Black, Asian, Spanish, or even Mediterranean, okay? I'm seeing a lot of olive, type skin, brown hair. And I'm feeling that for some of you, the person might even work in shipping, or some type of trucking type industry, or maybe even be a travel agent for some of you, or kind of work in a transportation type industry, or even potentially with that ship card be a sailor or a marine, or work in the, in the marine. But I'm also picking up a lot of graying or salt pepper type hair. And again, ladies, I'm feeling, and gentlemen, that I feel that this relationship may have a long distance type factor to it. And for some of you, you might even be dealing with a car salesman that sells like used type cars, or the individual might be male or female. As I've already indicated, this is inclusive of both male and female. They may even be a web designer. I'm seeing a person who is they have a type A type personality. They're perfectionists, and I'm even seeing freckles. And I'm also seeing a person that might be a vegetarian or a herbalist or something, or just involved in type of a business type investor or an accountant. But I'm certainly seeing someone that has an alcohol problem, though. You seem to be someone is drinking too much. Okay? I'm seeing some type of analyst of some sort, that might even work in commerce, or coaching, or doing something with a casting agency or aerospace. Even in sales or some type of fishing business. So you have a lot of stuff here that this person might even be self-employed, okay? But you can rest assured, I'm feeling that both male and female appear to have a mental issue. I'm picking up ADHD. Okay, I'm also seeing brown, hazel, and blue eyes, and a bearded type man who seems to be very intelligent and as well as influential. And gentlemen, goes for the female too. Of course, she's not bearded, but she's intelligent and influential. Okay, I'm also seeing too, ladies and gentlemen, that it looks like that this relationship might just result in being more of an open, uninhibited type relationship, because it looks like, as I suggested to you, the people that seem to be coming towards you seem to have commitment issues, okay? With looking at this snake card there, But when you look at that fish card that kind of ends there, it kind of asks you to kind of trust in the process. And guys, use your intuition, okay? So this is what I have for you guys. So I hope this reading has provided food for thought. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, if this reading has resonated, go on and give it a big thumbs up. If you've yet to subscribe to my channel, please take a few moments to do so now. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm currently offering a promotion which expires today. $20 a question. If interested, certainly contact me at WAT61073 at gmail.com. Enjoy your day.